Hey everyone, this is Jan, and you are watching my little daily Indie Game Dev update for Monday, the 1st of June, 2026. Alright, that's my little angry elf, as I've been calling it. Let's go back in game. Made some good progress before the weekend. Let's see what happened. Oh, I had a fire. Don't touch the fire. We can enter the cave. We can go up and have a little chat. So I'll play the role of the elf. Nothing too exciting here. I think I need a little bit more contrast on the color of the font. Or maybe that's just me. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so that's good little progress. We have a new blueprint. It shows the player profile animated and the shopkeeper animated. Now, I roughed up these animations in Sprite right here. You know, nothing major, just very simple, very rough. That's 5 frames of animation. I just needed to get something mocked up so I can play around in Unreal Engine. And the next step, of course, is tweaking things so things appear in order, which is not what's happening right now. And then after that, we need to start breaking down the animation so that we can reuse separate parts, and we don't have to draw this whole thing if he's just changing his eyebrow stance, so to speak. We can only animate the eyebrows. All right, so first things first, we go in here and okay, this is all working. I don't think we really need to do anything here yet. What we do need to do is just check in with these guys, and then is it visible or hidden? It's visible, then hidden in game. Comply, save, hours. Okay, profile, hidden in game, visible. We don't need all this capturing stuff. Shadow, we'll just leave that on. Okay, so now if all is well, very simple test. It should be invisible in game, more fire, and it is. So now if I press the button, nothing's gonna happen, right? Oh, but look, is it me or is the font brighter? Okay, something to look into when I watch the replay of this. Continue, buy, and exit. Okay, save the game. So now we need to, how did I do this again? Okay, we need to hurry up because I only have like a short hour. Blueprint for the level. Okay, so first things first. Dialogue-driven events. This is kind of the thing. Press this guy. That's why I have this one open. Over here, component begin overlap, interaction sphere. So we have to ask ourselves, do we want this guy to be visible when you walk up to him? So when you walk into this box, into this circle, or when you start the conversation? If it's when you start the conversation, then we can have an event triggered over here, right? And otherwise we're going to have to do some casting inside this guy. So first we will go to this is Defender dialogue tree gizmo. You will find no cheaper prices in this dungeon. Jump to event name. Shopkeeper. Copy. Save. Event name. Okay. Jump to none. Okay. Let's see if this works. Let's go to the switch. Admin. I just ran up and down the stairs, so I'm out of breath. Sorry, guys. Okay, found the case 0, so paste that in, compile, save. So, okay, this is all the shopkeeper stuff. So now we need to go back to the level. We need to touch it. So we're on the Erufu profile, and then we go to level. Wasn't there there was a thing I had to do here. Create a reference to this guy. Okay, then go. So flipbook profile. Like this, and then FB profile. Okay, got those. More space. Okay. Set hidden. There we go. One for each. Let's do a nice little delay so you can read delay for, let's see, 1.5, and then we do that one. Okay, why is this not working? Maybe that's the thing I was looking at. Maybe not. Collapsed. No, it's make visible player shopkeeper profiles. Okay, so now we also need to do the opposite. Copy. So now we need to find where we exit the conversation, which is, let's see, thanks for shopping by. Close. Copy, save. So again, we add a pin to the switch. We just paste that in. Okay. Then we need to copy this again. Actually, I have an app for that. Okay, so now we need to set to hidden. Of course, it'd be nice if we do this with animation to turn it invisible, but first we need to make it work. Okay. So over the weekend, I noted down a whole bunch of plans, and then eventually I tried to make things simpler. So I can simply have a simple quest from A to B instead of thinking about branching storylines and all that, right? So that's what I'm building now. Okay, that's the first one, that's the second one. Okay, let's pay attention to I always walk out as if I need to trigger it again. I don't think I need to do that. Let's pay attention to the timing. Same timing on disappearing. See? Okay. We have half an hour to boot. Not bad. Okay. I'm going to build some more, and I'll report back to you on Tuesday, I hope. Fingers crossed. Let's get going. Cheers.